Hi, Magpie here with another Thinking Out Loud video. Well, this is kind of like, I just watched Dr Layman's video, Why the Left Will Win YouTube. I'm such an idiot, I've just watched it and I've forgotten the actual title already. But it's something to do with the left winning over YouTube, I guess, and their videos coming up stronger and everyone else dying out. Like the right and all the skeptics and the SJWs, and apart from Steve Shives, he's probably never going to go away. But it's kind of weird because, like, it could be right, you know, predictions are never 100%, they're just guesses. But the world's a kind of weird, really weird place at the moment. It's like we've got like all this Operation Windrush people. I mean, they were invited over because Jamaica was is part of the Commonwealth, and now they're apparently, because when Theresa May was Home Secretary, records got destroyed, people don't bother to check, and some of them are either been deported or been threatened to be deported, even though they're Commonwealth citizens, you know. I think if they're part of the Commonwealth, they're entitled to stay in the UK. And then there's, you know, the thing with America, France, the UK bombing Syria after this chemical attack, which is not 100% proven. So it's like America, UK, France versus Syria, Russia and China. Are we beginning to see the start of World War III? Another Cold War? I remember as a kid, back in the 80s, early 80s, there was this short animation film called When the Wind Blows, about a nuclear war, and that was a big thing. They kept showing things about nuclear wars and what would happen and people having to survive. And when I was a kid, that was kind of, you know, it's a scary thing, seeing stuff like that. If anybody who hasn't seen that, it's animation, just look it up. It's kind of really sad about this couple. They survive a nuclear bomb, but they don't really have a deep proper bomb shelter with like 5 years worth of supplies in, and they try and cope the best they can, and, you know, spoilers and all that, but it's sad. Secondary school, reading the book Z for Zechariah. Should look that up as well, can't remember the author, sorry, but that's kind of nuclear apocalypse too. But, you know, is there going to be another Cold War? It's what I feared when I was a child and growing up, when, you know, the Berlin Wall coming down, Russia opening up, becoming less secretive, because it was the Soviet Union, and then they, you know, freed countries up, like, you know, Poland, Romania, all those Eastern European countries. Sorry, my geography's not that good, so I can't name them all. But then you got also, like, before that you had all this with Al Qaeda, ISIS, and it's like, as you get older, you think, you know, the world's going to be better for my kids. You're going to eventually get older, have kids, they're going to have their kids with any luck. But for the first time since I was a kid, I've actually been genuinely scared about the future. because I don't know, you know, I've had my kids. What future are they going to have? But I know YouTube is, you know, priorities and all that, and like everything going on YouTube, because it's all like everything social media these days, you know, with Twitter, Facebook, Gab, but it's just a nightmare. It's like, what can you do? What can one person do? I know loads of all these other big YouTubers make videos, make a lot of sense. They know a lot of what's going on. I'm not that understanding on politics, okay? I don't have any university qualifications, college or anything. I'm not one of these big political, you know, I don't even know the words for them. Just a regular person. Did shit when it came to secondary school. I got a bit of college education, but that was just in catering. So like, I'm not one to be able to, you know, I'm not your political pundit. I'm not someone who understands economics or like, see, because I don't even know the words for these things. Ugh, I'm such a twat at times. But it's just a nightmare. I'm just see it from my point of view. Just 40-something mum. I'm married. Got her own house. But it's just a nightmare. Everything that's going on. All these people probably getting deported, and then like people coming in the country through the back door. I'm genuinely, like, even my mum, I'm genuinely worried about her, because like she's come from a country that's not Commonwealth. She was never able. She married an Englishman, yeah, but she was never able to get a British passport. And she's been in this country longer than she's been from her own, which is the Republic of Ireland. I know people are going to be like, oh, it's just Ireland, blah blah blah. But still, you just don't know what's going on in government. I mean, they don't. I know the government don't tell you everything, and it's like, you know, do these conspiracy theorists, do you actually go down that road? Because like some of it's, I've watched conspiracy theorist videos. I've laughed at them, you know, things like fake moon landing and government being responsible for certain things that happened. But I am beginning to, you know, think about. I know how it starts. But I don't want to go down that road. I want to be the person sitting in the cupboard under my stairs with a tinfoil hat, you know. I don't want to believe in, you know, hologram moon, Nibiru crashing into the earth, fake moon landings, government killing JFK. But it's getting to a point where it's like, what the hell do you believe anymore? Because there's so much crap going on, and everything seems so messed up at the moment. But what do you do? What can one single person with no clout, no political knowledge? Because I just don't know anymore. Just a nightmare. I just want all I wanted in life was my kids to grow up, have kids themselves, have long, happy lives. I know that's kind of basic sort of thing nobody really cares about, but that was just my thing. I wanted a simple, quiet life. And now everything, you watch the news, everything is just turning to shit. And it's kind of depressing. It's worrying. It's like, what future? You know, all this going to shit with possible Cold War, global warming happening faster than it naturally should. You know, World War III possibly happening, constant ISIS attacks, people wanting to turn this country into an authoritarian state. It's like George Orwell, book 1984, Animal Farm. That doesn't seem fiction anymore. That could be possible future. But what do you do? Seriously. But as I was saying, all I wanted in my life, you know, I just wanted a quiet, basic life. I know I'm not like one of these like things. Alt-right, have some white ethno-state or any kind of ethno-state. I don't want to be completely on the left and get rid of capitalism but it's kind of like middle of the road. I mean, when there's elections, I vote Green. Yeah, I vote the Green Party every time, and I'm going to continue to do that. I know it probably won't make any difference because it's always Labour or Conservative or some like if they don't get in enough. That why can't I think of the words? What is wrong with me? Coalition, that's it. Or some like coalition between Conservative and some smaller party, or Labour and some smaller party. Well, I'm just not going to stop voting Green. You know, one day. I mean, like in America, people are always like, oh, you only have a choice of voting for two Republicans or Democrats. Yeah, but if everybody changed that mindset, so right, I'm not going to vote for these two people because they're fucking idiots. I mean, like what's America got in 2020? People saying they're going to be coming up for the presidential race. I don't know whether it's true yet, but there's rumours of Kanye West doing it. Seriously? Kanye West? Oprah Winfrey? What's he going to be offering? Everybody who votes for it gets a free fucking car. I mean, everyone in America would be better off voting Vermin Supreme. I tell you, like here in the UK, if it given the choice, you could vote for anyone to become just Prime Minister. It didn't matter what area you didn't have to be stuck voting in your county. I'd have voted for Lord Buckethead. He probably would have done a freaking better job than what we've got at the moment. I mean, he's funny, but he's probably not a total twat. But we need to change the things. Like, just don't think. I know we've got an election coming up in May, but why does it always have to be Conservative or Labour? Or even Liberal Democrats? I know they're like, ooh, waste your vote, blah blah blah. I know the area I'm in, since I've been living here in this area, Liberal Democrats only lost once. Since I've been living here, they've always been like the councillor for the area. But just once. Think you don't just have to vote for the two main parties. You can just vote. Follow your heart. Maybe even your brain, you know. Just don't think you're stuck with two people. I mean, that's just one person short of a dictatorship. And do you really want to live in a dictatorship? Oh God, I'm just running out of things to say. I'm going to go and get myself another drink. Well, like it's the weekend. I want to get a little bit drunk. It's all quiet. My kids are fine. Even though only two of them are kids now. Practically only one out of the two kids. One's practically old enough. And an older teenager. Two adult kids. Still call them kids. Even though one I'm trying to get rid of. But because of inflation and everything, he can't afford to get his own place yet. So I'm stuck with him for now. But I do think he's waiting for us to die so we can have the house. That's what I always say. I always say to him, move out. And he always says to me, aren't you dead yet? Love him to pieces, my boy. But I think that's all I've got to say for now. I'll probably think of a few things in 5 minutes after I stop the video, but I don't care. I'm not going to bother with the editing. I don't edit. I just make videos, I ramble, and you get what this is. No frills, no editing, no intros, no outros, no special graphics. Just these crap little videos that I make because I'm old. I don't understand computers anymore or anything modern. But if you like this video, oh, hang on, there was something. Damn. Oh yeah. Well, after watching Dr Layman's video, as I said before, you know, this sort of gave me the idea for this video. So thanks, Dr Layman. And that's it. So I guess if you like this video, or if you don't like it, dislike it, share it so you can have a laugh with your mates about how rubbish this video is. Subscribe to me if you want. You know, it'd help. And I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube. You can sub to me if you want. And that's about it, I think. Yep. So I'll see you in the next video.